Okay guys, so this video is to my fellow Caymanians, right? Whether you are status grant Caymanians or native Caymanians, i.e. status holders or native Caymanians, this message is for you. Guys, we have got to. I went to a meeting last night and I'm learning that yes, we are up to 90,000 people, guys. And guess what? And here was the other complaint, or sad. I'm laughing, but it's not funny. Our West Bay Primary School, I remember when they had to said, oh, we needed a bigger school. All right, now they're up to 100 students, so they had to build another school, right? Here we are, 2025, and we're talking now about, oh, West Bay Primary is bursting at the seams, so we're gonna have to build another school again. Guys, do we understand what happens when we're tearing down more and more of our poor little limited resources? We're complaining, rightfully, yes, about the cost of land is so expensive, but it's like everything else, right? The less of one thing you have, the higher the price go, right? It's just called supply and demand. So I want to beg you guys as Caymanians, whether again status holders, native Caymanians, we've got to start taking some responsibility for our own actions, guys. I'm thinking about and we keep complaining to the government. What as my good friend Elio said, do we realize that a lot of times when we're asking people and say, would the government do this? Do we understand that we're really saying us as taxpayers, right? So they say, oh, the government should do this. We need mental wards. We need schools. We need prisons. We need hospitals. It is us, the taxpayers, guys, are paying for it. So I wish that our people would understand that, right? I repeat again, we're talking about a high cost of living and inflation, but we need to understand what is causing it. So many, I'm not going to even go on our NAU budget right now. I'm not going to even go on that. That's going to be another video. We need to look at how each one of us are causing the cost of living to be high or low. We have to think about that. All right, so again, like I said, I don't remember what was the last time we did West Bay Primary School. That was a huge, we made that bigger. Now again, I repeat, we're here now beginning at 2025 thinking about, oh, we have to build another school. All right, and what is the cause of that, guys? A lot of us, and again, the side effect of that is we're having to tear down more land, right, to build more schools. We then got to tear down more road to accommodate more people. We're up to 90,000 now, guys. And who's really feeling the effects? Like who's all of this happening for? Is a native Caymanian any better off? No, I don't think so. Not at all. So we're accommodating a lot of investors. We're selling our souls, our birthright, i.e. land, to accommodate more and more and more people, right? Next. I'm going to stop on that point there because I can get very passionate about that. But back to this again. We, as every one of us Caymanian, guys, we have to look at who is causing a lot of this problem. And our MPs need to help us as people. That's good leadership. Help us as people take responsibility for our actions. At some point in time, they need to also help us think about what we're doing. Because some people, you need to talk to them, right? A lot of people are not raised in good homes or with father or mother or coach or mentor. So they has to sometimes come from a governmental level. How many of us, guys, are marrying people that have children? And those children, now you're now taking that wife and her children and putting them in our schools. We're marrying another nationality. We know that. We know one of the nationalities are a lot of the babies, a lot of children. You're marrying this guy, and now he's coming with all of his children coming into our schools. So we've got to take responsibility as Caymanians to say really that we have to understand that we are causing so much our high cost of living. We can cry all we want and go to the government as much as we want, guys, but we have to understand. We have to understand as people. I'm gonna say as respectful as I can. Do you guys understand? A lot of these MPs, they mean well, and I love the new government. I think they have well-intentioned, and a lot of us are supporting them. But a lot of them need to also be real with us and tell us and teach us how to again take responsibility for our actions and decide what kind of Cayman we want. Yes. So the more we marry other people with children, I don't care, I'm not gonna name any nationality because you all know how much of us are marrying certain nationality and they're bringing all their children over. Okay, so stop complaining that we got to get new schools, that oh we're bursting at the seams at hospital and we need a new hospital. Okay, we're continuing to tear up roads to accommodate more people, tear down land to build more schools, and then yes again, unless the hospital is going to come down and go 10 stories high, then we got to tear down more land to build a bigger hospital. So guys, we need to see the effect of it again, of all of this, right? All of this growth, like, is it averaging, is it benefiting the investor or the native Caymanian? That's one. And then two, again, I want to end with this again. I want to end with this, guys. Caymanians, I know many of you guys are marrying people and they are looking a better life for themselves. And I can't blame them for looking at a better life for themselves, but it should not be at the expense of the deterioration of Cayman culture, Cayman way of life, Cayman morals, Cayman the kindness and stuff we have. But so many of our people, you see, we've been raised to be good, kind-hearted people, and some of our women are just very, very naive. Some of us are extremely naive. We do not understand. Many of us are raised in homes where there's not much love, and so my camera's shaking here, and we're trying to get love and affection from someone else, only to find out later, guys, that that person has left you. You're now a single mother. You have your children to raise, and sometimes their children to raise, because sometimes they've gone off to England or they've gone on drugs, and you're having your children to raise and their children. So that's all I want you guys to think about as Caymanian people. Look at what all the cause of West Bay Primary bursting at the seams, Bordentown Primary, and a hospital. Okay? And again, I mentioned that because I was brought up the meeting today, last night. Let's look at the cause. Who is adding to a lot of our demise and breakdown of the quality of our lives? I'll end with that. Take care, guys.